Okay, welcome back. We're gonna go into the next game, which will be on Akelon Waste shortly. So, what do you think went wrong in that last game, Bradley?
Well, from the breakdown Moonbaby gave of the game afterwards, he said he missed. Well, actually, he built an Overlord instead of in his Lings and Drones at the wrong time, which meant his rush was really late, and
hmm
I think that cost him the game.
Even then, though, I think he could have made it, but his micro with the Lings was just so bad that,
Yeah, he sacked like three
yeah,
Lings straight away into the massive Kaz's
if
drones,
you
which
want
was
to do
brilliant.
that, you need to attack with your Zerglings and drones together. You can't just let the Zerglings fight the drones on their own, or they will die.
Yeah, absolutely. That was unfortunate, but it's good to see Kaz take a 1-0 lead in this game. I think
hmm
as well, I was going to say this before we start the first game, but do you think the whole spectacle of the event and the nerves will get to Kaz more or get to Moonbaby more?
Well, we can see so far that it seems to be affecting Moonbaby more, missing his Lings and getting an Overlord instead. We'll see how that develops over the course of the series. I mean, the closer you are to it depends. Some players will get more nervous the closer they are to victory, and some will get more nervous the further away they are from it.
Indeed.
So we can see here in the top left position we have Kaz spawning as the teal Zerg, and Moonbaby in the bottom right as the orange Zerg. And no 6-ball this time.
Yes, no cheese yet, so maybe we'll see something come its way in a second. I think people in the chat are kind of rooting for the underdog afterwards. I asked their opinions, and they all seemed to say that Kaz demolished that game. So
hmm
maybe they secretly want Kaz to win.
Yeah, I mean, Kaz is only platinum, Moonbaby is masters now.
Yeah, as the Masters player, he's got much more, at stake here, on the line.
hmm
He should win this
If
series.
Kaz
So
loses, it's not a big deal. She's the underdog. If Moonbaby loses, it's a big deal because he's meant to be the guy who's going to win.
it's the big upset.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, for me, I always get more nervous when I'm playing against people who I'm meant to beat. If I'm playing somebody who's a lot better than me, I'm really calm. I expect to lose, and I get to play my best. But when I'm
Yeah.
playing against somebody who I'm meant to beat, I just uh, I get confused whether to play extra safe or normal, and then things just don't turn out as well as they do when I'm playing against a more difficult player. That's
Absolutely.
just me. Everyone's
I
different.
think I think though in this game it would be in favour for Moonbaby to play standard. He doesn't need to do anything cheesy. He should be able to take the game unless those nerves are really getting to him.
hmm
Kaz's pool is down already and she's
Yeah,
going
we
for
can see
gas.
Kaz going for pull gas opening, and Moonbaby going for hatch burst, scouted by Kaz's drone. I think this drone scout is a response to the 6 pull from last game. I think this wasn't planned from the start, but she's reacting on the fly to what happened in the previous game.
Yeah, that's good. That's actually a good idea. It should keep her safe from any future cheesy stuff. Now she knows Moonbaby's in for that kind of thing.
hmm And she responds to the hatchery first by going for her own hatchery.
Do you reckon the early pool will allow her to do any poking or not really? Just maybe get
Um,
some map control?
I think the pull timings are too close for any sort of aggression. I think Moonbaby's just got a slight lead, but it's not a major deal.
Yeah,
Although that said, the gas timings are a fair bit different, and maybe Kaz can exploit her faster speed. But
absolutely.
we'll see if she decides to go for that or just focus on drones.
So what do you think Kaz's best build option would be here?
Well, Aklon Waste, like most maps, is also good for Mutalisk, but I think all-ins are actually really good on it as well because the ramp is so large. Like on Neo Planet S, the choke point was very easy to like wall off, but here
Yeah.
the ramp's a lot bigger, so we could see an all-in maybe.
Given her earlier pool and earlier gas, it would be interesting to see her go Banelings
hmm
and push early like that. Because she'd have the larger numbers, assuming she went predominantly units and didn't get a third.
hmm Well, we can see here the harvester count is identical, but despite Kaz's earlier pull, she's actually behind on the Zergling count. She only has 4 out, Moonbaby has 8, with more in
Yeah, and
production.
in fact, Moonbaby's lings are heading right towards Kaz's
hmm
natural, so she'll have to be on her toes, although she does have 4 lings
And in the
herself.
production tab we can see a Bailing Nest coming down from Moonbaby. Kaz reacts by making a Spine Crawler in her main, in her mineral line.
Why in her main, of all places?
hmm
That's
Maybe
interesting.
it'd probably be a good idea to unroot it and bring it down here to the natural to defend. But we can see Kaz is building her own Bailing Nest, so she's
That's,
she's definitely responding to this this Zergling pressure.
She needs to be careful because she's going to lose some lings here. She
Mhm.
wasn't attacking with all her lings, which cost her a ling or two there, which isn't great.
Yeah. Units killed. We can see both players have killed 2 units.
Baneling Nest is coming down late and she's not mining at all from her natural, which is unfortunate.
The worker count is what tells the tale though. We have 17 drones for Kaz and 26 for Lewis, Moonbaby. Like, if both players keep making units, Lewis is eventually going to overrun Kaz because he has the better economy.
They seem to have gone back to droning, however.
Neither player wants to commit to any sort of aggressive attack. Well, Kaz is poking with the Zerglings, but it's likely she's going to pull back unless she feels that she can out-micro these 2 Banelings. But she doesn't.
Yeah, she could lose all of them with those Banelings there, so...
And if we look at the speed timings, we can see that there will be a period of time where Kaz has speed and Moonbaby doesn't.
Oh, that's a
Miss micro.
bad
That
loss.
miss micro removes any potential aggressive play Kaz can get away with. And on production tab we can see Leia has already started for Kaz and 20 Zerglings for both players. So we're going to have to see whether Moonbaby wants to be aggressive or not.
Kaz probably would have been better staying home and droning and, you know, trying to not get Moonbaby to come attack, because now she's under some serious pressure and they'll need some good micro to stay alive.
We can still see Moonbaby with an 11 or 10 drone count lead. That's going to be big. Let's see how this Ling battle works out.
Oh no. Well, it's not really much to say there, is it? That was unfortunate.
The supplies kind of tell the tale, with Moonbaby nearly doubling Kaz's supply.
It will have to take something very special for Kaz to get out
The
this
bad
one
supply
alive.
block though. Moonbaby's been supply blocked for a good like 20 seconds and his Overlord's only halfway done.
That is
He does
true.
have a lot of Zerglings. We'll see if he feels confident enough to go in for the attack.
I really think Kaz should, you know, bring down... Oh no, she could bring
Oh,
down...
a huge Baneling from Moonbaby takes out about 4 or 5 of Kaz's. I think
Kaz
that
makes more
this attack is probably
points.
going to end the game. I mean, Kaz has her lair done, but she hasn't even thrown down the Spire yet. There's nothing... Her lair isn't benefiting her at all. A decent Baneling, but it's just not enough. There's too many Zerglings.
These Banelings could get some huge damage in. Oh, that was close. Unfortunately, they didn't do the damage they needed to do.
I mean, those were good Zergling detonations. Like, a lot of Zerglings died, but it's just not enough.
Unfortunately, the Spine Crawler's going to go down, and then...
We can see
maybe
the worker
Kaz
counts
will
are
be able to
identical,
hold
but
just for the moment.
these Zerglings are just too much.
The extra Zerglings on the way from
Yeah,
Moonbaby
reinforcements.
will surely end the game.
Moonbaby decides to start his lair. Kaz is already done, but it doesn't matter. She hasn't benefited from it. The drone's dying. Yeah. Do you think anybody could win from this position?
No, not really.
No.
This
Life,
is pretty
Jadong,
much over.
Nesty, Dongregu. No, there's no way.
There is no way of getting out of
Expect
this.
GG any second.
Yeah,
GG.
there it is. That ties the series 1-1.
Looks like we're tied, yep. Okay, we're gonna go to a short break. We'll be back with the next map shortly.